It's like that. So it's hard to be an entertainer and be a magician because we've got such a stigma of being like a greasy guy with in the tails and pulling a rabbit out of a hat has got a real bad stigma. And on television, anytime they portray a guy doing magic or some kid wants to be a magician, what is he got? He's got the little cape, he's got a little top hat, and he's acting like a geek.
The younger people are up to the challenge, and we're, you know, mixing the new wave style of magic with, you know, the old style of magic and making it, you know, a little more entertaining that way.
It's kind of 30s Art Deco, now timeless, classy act.
My show is a mixture of a little bit of Broadway, a mixture of a little bit of vaudeville. It's a little mixture of everything.
I'm not really, you know, I don't need to be a funny guy. I mean, I'm funny off the thing and I do my thing, but I want to try and bring something more out of the audience. I want to make the audience care about themselves or about something else or what's going on.
Anyone can make a coin appear, but when you can make a coin appear and have the audience laugh when you want them to laugh and have the audience move when you want them to move and different things like that, then that's the real magic.
Meet Jamahl Keys and James DeMare, two of the hottest young magicians around. Their goal? Take magic into the future.
You're starting to see a lot of younger magicians do a little more combination of different, using the old classic, you know, effects, but, you know, mixing it with a new wave style because, you know, now we're competing with MTV, you know, we're competing with things that are a lot faster, and it has to be a lot more visual now than, you know, back in the days when Thurston and Houdini were performing.
This act now has become a stepping stone to do something larger just by accident. But to do this, I can get a voice. And by getting a voice, I can help, I can become involved with people like, let's say, Sting or Phil Collins. They're making a difference. They have a voice, they have power, people listen, they got a following. My father used to do a couple of parlor tricks, and that always kind of intrigued me. Never figured it out. Then I saw an old black and white movie clip of a man called Harry Blackstone Sr. It was great. A handkerchief came alive and danced all over the place. He cut a woman in half with a buzzsaw. Wow, and he had this hair out here like Einstein that was very like mystical, very warlock-like, you know? It was like, and I felt a real sense of some of that. And then Doug Henning came on the scene at that time. He had long hair, and I went, hey, this guy's cool. And it just sort of happened, like a guy who's destined to be a sculptor, a guy who's destined to be a rock and roll. He just, all of a sudden, he can play guitar, and after the same lessons as somebody else, he plays it better. He's a natural.
I was 8 and a half, 9 years old when I got into magic. I went to a magic convention in Colon, Michigan, Abbott's, the magic capital of the world, and I seen my first magic show. And, you know, I just fell in love with it. I sort of break the traditional mold of a magician that's up there doing magic tricks. I just like to start off my act with a number that's called Minnie the Moocher, and I really get the crowd into it. It's like more of a mental kind of thing with them, and gets the crowd loosened up so they can sort of get with me on a personal level, which is very important, because after they're with you on a personal level, then they're like, you know, they're really into it. Then they're like, oh yeah, we want to see some more.
A lot of times you don't speak, so you have to create an emotional atmosphere to make them happy, to make them sad, to make them cry, to make them relate to something in their lives.
The magic is hidden in there. With me not saying anything, I'm able to actually touch the audience with my mind.
We want them to forget about acid rain and forget about whales dying in pollution in Africa and Bosnia. You just, hey, it's like the movies, just relax, enjoy this, brighten your day, have a good time. You know, just realize there's more to life than all the tragedy going on.
I just want them to, like, just forget their thoughts. Forget all of the bills that they have to pay, forget all of that, and just be in my own little world. When I'm on stage, it's like, I call it, it's like Wayne's world, it's Jamahl's world. Hi, I'm Jamahl Keys, and I bet you're wondering how I did some of those tricks on stage there. But a first rule of being a magician is never tell any secrets. But maybe if you look closely, one of us can tell you a little secret on some of the tricks. Next on Abracadabra.